A lot is said about working with Frederick Ashton. People have written books about it, but you actually have worked with him. So what was the process like?
Well, the process was amazing. And the thing was that I started with the best to have someone create on me. It was only later in my career when I worked with other choreographers, I realized how generous Sir Fred was. I just wish the sessions had been filmed because it's so hard to explain. He didn't really get up much and demonstrate. And a part of it, he might get up and put an arm round your partner and do different things. As I say, I just wish the sessions had been filmed because we would create a solo in one rehearsal session. A part of it could have been one or two. I mean, amazing, absolutely amazing. And to have that privilege, he was the master, but the relationship was so balanced between both of us. You felt so at ease, you felt you could say anything, do anything, have a laugh. He had a wonderful sense of humor. He had, of course, wonderful stories, not just from the theatre, but from the aristocracy.
When you talk about Ashton, you mentioned obviously the musicality, the footwork, the upper body movement, and again, one thing is to listen, one thing is to try it out. But I think this message is so important for us and even obviously the younger generation, because as Anthony was saying at the beginning of the conversation, I think it's definitely what's missing sometimes, that magic. And I think people sometimes are so worried about their techniques and how that extra ingredient is missing. So to remind themselves of using, imagining, creating, suddenly when you put yourself into that mode, there's, the artistic side comes out, and that's what really is all about. It doesn't really matter. Of course, the steps are there and they have to be done, and it has to be beautifully done. It's an art form that, we look for beauty, and you want to see someone at ease doing those steps. But on top of that, really, is all that magic that it needs to be created, and we need to be reminded of that all the time.
And maybe not to force the technique too much. I think just let things flow. I mean, think of it as the solo as a sentence, not a series of words.
It's just an amazing heritage, and I think we're all much the richer for it. And I thank you for talking about it with me today, and hopefully inspiring new generation of dancers to be equally inspired by his work and explore it further.